tough, sort of trying to combine music with other things? Is it like a hard slog, would you say?
Oh yeah.
What's the problem with it? What's really tough?
I have to hold down a full-time job at the moment, you know, so that's very difficult. I mean, I do a gig, come back at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm up really early to do work, and then then I have to go and write, and it's very difficult. But I wouldn't have it any other way, you know. It's a journey, you know, and so it's
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hi, I'm Phil.
And we work on the South Live Showcase project, which is funded by the Arts Council and supported by BBC Southern Counties Radio.
4 years with 3 years of very active project management, in fact.
Yeah.
And the whole thing runs in tandem with a specialist new music show that I present on Sunday evenings called South Live.
Over the years, we've worked with 15 different artists, musicians and groups from various different backgrounds, mostly African musicians. What we realised is there's a real underrepresentation of world music, African music, roots music in the southeast. Most people tend to go to London, and it's been identified as a real problem. So what we've been doing is we've been supporting them through getting them on the show, and also supporting them with getting more work, more performance opportunities.
I gave in a demo to the radio a couple of years back, and they played a tune, they liked it, and called me back to join this wonderful group of people to be part of sharing music and singing more, and they've just been really supportive in helping us in doing that.
What's changed about where you were before you got involved in the project?
Well, I'm singing here, Beachdown, Beachdown Festival, and on a lovely, beautiful big stage, and out of the bedroom, out of the open mics, and just like singing more to people and just getting it rotating in that sense.
All of the artists playing on the stage have been selected through the BBC's Introducing programme, which is all about finding the best new music, and all of the artists playing here are from Brighton, Sussex, Surrey, Hampshire and the Isle of Wight, and they're kicking.
What would you guys say you've got out of it?
I would say opportunities like this, because honestly without BBC South's this project in particular, we wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for Phil putting our track on this showcase CD, we wouldn't have got the last 2 bookings we've had.
We have to give a lot of thanks to Phil as well, because I mean, any time that he's had an opportunity to, as well as yourself,
and we love Phil.
Put us forward for this. Seriously,
he's our adopted father.
He's like our patron or something. I don't know, but whenever there's a chance to put us on, he'll put us on. We've got so many shows from him, just recommending us or putting us forward for it, and we really appreciate it.
So it's about the exposure, really, is it?
I got to walk with grandmas. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
No, I mean, it's been a real help for us. It's opened some doors for us that we wouldn't usually have expected, When
I started out, I was a rough cut. Couldn't justify it even though I used to say much. Mic in my hand, I thought I was a pro. Trying to get more pics from the chicks than an afro. Look at the growth and see the understanding. I learned from the action of those who undermine me. Based by the sea on the outside, looking in. Going from the man and now I see things different.
It's all well and good to have an absolutely fantastic live set, but if a venue promoter can't get past the way you present yourself on a demo, then they're not going to get very far. So we've been working very closely with music industry professionals who've been coming down to consult with the artist to say, this is what you might want to consider when you're putting together a package. Why don't you have an online site, and perhaps the artists that we've been working with might have technological issues that prevented them from doing that. So we bring together people that can help them overcome those hurdles to present their best face to the music industry.
It has helped us to widen our horizon, and also it has helped us to be places where we have not been before, and obviously it has been a big general help for us.
Because you're the center of our town in terms of helping all the small bands around town, like myself and And by being with you, I've met other contacts in certain festivals that I keep giving me work.
I hope I've spoke the right things, but that's from the truth of my heart, what I'm saying. Yeah.
I think one of the things the project's really shown is the importance and the value of partnership working. Basically, if we hadn't had the Arts Council support, we wouldn't have been able to do the professional development for the artists. If we hadn't had the BBC support, we wouldn't have been able to get the profile for the artists that we've been working with and get them placed in the kind of gigs that Phil's been talking about. So what we've seen is by bringing together musicians, broadcasters and arts development, music support for musicians, you can produce so much more and you can achieve so much more, and I think that's something that I hope other people can
to the BBC
learn from.
managing editors, the Arts Council, what would you say?
I'd say really, like, come on, get your finger out your arses and give them more financing, man, because this is just proof. The proof is in the pudding, you know. If you were here right now, you'd see the fruits of the labour and you'd see what was going on and you'd understand that, you know, you really have to kind of finance these things more, man. Seriously, step it up. You hear me? Listen to the point.
Anyone who promotes new music, new artists, you know, has to be applauded, you know, big time.
Thank you very much. I want to thank the Beachdown, obviously we're going to play here, but I also want to thank the guys from BBC Southern Counties Live. They've done a lot for us, so thank you very much. You know, that's why we're here tonight. You know, thank you.
Them say dreadlocks can live in a tenement. Dreadlocks can live in a tenement yard. Dreadlocks can live in a tenement yard. Too much too much watchy. Too much too much watchy. Dreadlocks can live in a tenement yard. Dreadlocks can live in a tenement yard. Too much too much watchy. Too much too much watchy. Dreadlock can live in privacy. Everything he do all legacy. Too much watchy. Too much Too much watchy. Too much Dreadlock can smoke his pipe in peace. Too much informers and too much beef. Too much watchy. Too much Too much watchy. Too much What can't hide the data? Don't need no tenement yard. Can't hide the data. Don't need no tenement yard. Say yeah, but ain't nobody will tell me. Nobody know me sweet, me cold, me dark, and me lonely. Nobody when me this, me never do that. Me no walk around the street like no damn idiot. Until you say yeah.